So now we've got all these different groups settling into Spain,
right.
Ireland, England, Wales. How about Scotland? Tell me about Scotland.
Yeah, well, Scotland. Now that's later history, because this gets to the days when the two-tribed house of Judah was taken captive to Babylon. Okay, and that started around 586 BC. Our king at that time was Zedekiah, and the prophet
good guy
Jeremiah.
Or bad guy? Was he a good guy?
Well, most of our kings have been bad, unfortunately.
Although they weren't, not that they were half human or half damaged.
No, they were just.
They still have it doesn't mean you're perfect or can't act like a big bag of bones.
Right. They were poor examples of white people. Poor examples of Israelite people. You know what happens? Power goes to people's heads when they have, when they're given power handed to them, And we see that's true of all bureaucrats, okay? not just kings and queens, okay?
Yeah.
So, but in the days before the captivity, the prophet Jeremiah told Zedekiah that Yahweh told him that the people of Judah and Benjamin should allow themselves to be taken captive to Babylon for their own good. That's exactly what the Bible says. It's exactly what the book of Jeremiah says. But, nobody wants to be a slave. Nobody wants to be taken captive for any reason. And so a lot of them decided to flee to Egypt, where they were summarily executed. Okay?
Oh, boy. Oh, wow.
That's the story of the good figs and the bad figs. The good figs were the ones who voluntarily went to Babylon and taken captive for 70 years. That's where Daniel was.
Okay.
That's where Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were. Okay. And then after 70 years, they came back and reestablished the kingdom of Judah. Okay. So, but at this point where they were taken captive, Jeremiah was given a mission to take the two daughters of Zedekiah. And this is not in the Bible. This is, goes from secular history. But the Irish have a clear legend saying that Scata, that their people, and Tefi, there's two different names, Tefi and Scata, the two daughters of Zedekiah, they sojourned in Egypt for a while, and that all of the legends of English, Scottish, and Irish history, they all say that they originated in Egypt. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Because they descended from Scata and Tefi, who is also known as Tara, Tara, and you still have Tara Hill in Ireland today.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Okay.
So Jeremiah brought them to Ireland, or?
That's right. To Ireland.
Oh, okay.
I believe Scata stayed in Spain, and Tara continued to migrate into Ireland, where she married a prince by the name of Heremon. Heremon. The Irish people listening would probably be familiar with these names, okay? But Scata and her descendants probably, some of them went to Ireland, some of them stayed in Spain, okay? So we have clearly the records of these people, Spain, Ireland, and the British island of England, which was divided into Scotland, Wales, and England proper later on. These are all descendants of these early migrants of the 12 tribes of Israel. Primarily, there's 3 or 4 tribes that we've been talking about. Okay.
Okay. This is a great breaking point, Eli.
Right. Okay.
We've gotten over to Western Europe on the Isles. We've gotten a little bit of the daughters of the king being shuffled out of Egypt, right, and into Ireland, I guess, for prosperity's sake. But we're going to take a break, and we'll get back with everyone here in just a minute.
Okay. How long a break?
Let's see. Hans will probably tell us in just a second.
Oh, okay.
So here is the music entitled Last Hope by Seraphonic. So we'll take a break, and we'll be right back.
Dit is ArgusoogRadio.
Okay, very good.
20